I had an ASU fan saying, "Oh, he can't block," and I'm like, I just texted him back. I'm like, "You were saying?"
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
Now,
I loved when he ran over that linebacker.
Unreal.
Like when he had the ball, he put his head down and just trucked the dude. Like he's been trucking folks like I haven't seen a running back truck people for a few years.
Oh yeah, and it was really cool seeing Ahmad Bradshaw wearing his jersey at the game too. That was cool as hell.
Oh, that's funny.
They remind me of each other though a whole lot.
No, Bradshaw ain't
Bradshaw.
this.
I mean,
he
he
more
was,
of Brandon Jacobs than Ahmad Bradshaw.
but he wasn't shy about hitting people though
no,
when he was running.
not at all.
See, Cam, you can see Cam makes people scared, man. DB's scared to hit him.
They don't want to tackle him sometimes.
The thing that a lot of people are scared to get hit, like running backs run away from it. Cam's the other way around. He looks for it.
And I'm going to tell you right now, I'm sorry, what was that, Ariel? I'm sorry?
I just said Scadaboo is a beast. He's an absolute savage, and I love it. I'm here all day for it.
Oh, yeah.
Now, and the beauty of Scadaboo, it's not the first quarter.
Mute.
Yeah, hold on. Yeah, you can, hold on, I got it.
Mark.
I got him, there we go. It's not just like the first quarter of Scadaboo, right? It's not the second quarter, but it's that third and fourth quarter when them DBs are like, nah, I'm gonna let them run.
It's like I don't want to do this.
Like, nah, I'm good.
You could tell by like mid third quarter, their middle of their defense broke. They just didn't want to tackle him. He ran over their defensive tackle, I think, so bad. I think after that they didn't. Their linebacker and number 0, he's a talker too, and he put him to rest that day, Sunday.
Yeah,
he did.
I think.
Now, I want to ask you guys a question, right, real quick. So granted, the Chargers came in to MetLife, okay, expecting. I mean, I want to say they knew they were going to have a dogfight, right? And I think they were expecting to get a win. I mean, it's an assumption, right? Now, is this somewhat of a statement game for us?
I think
100%.
so. I think so. I mean, I don't think it's a coincidence that this defense has looked a lot better than these 3 weeks. I think when you have a guy who has like Jackson Dart energy with Cam Scadaboo, his energy makes everybody play better. I think they weren't expecting the defense to play how they did, and I think it surprised them. Like I was talking to my live yesterday, and I was saying, this could have been more of a high scoring with the Giants. I mean, if Darius Slayton didn't get held there, he caught that touchdown. If Wandell didn't drop that ball, that's 2 extra touchdowns right there for Jackson Dart. So, but I think the Chargers for sure. I think this was a statement. I think this is a statement saying, yeah, you know what, we have a good roster. We didn't play good 3 games, but we all knew this roster is not as bad as it seems. Like this, we're 0-3. We were 0-3 at the time, but how our roster on paper, we're not an 0-3 team.
Well, on paper and on the field,
I think it was
right. It's different on the field, correct? But I feel like we definitely got the skilled players, and I feel like this definitely was a statement game for sure.
I think it was a confidence building game for us, for sure. It allowed us to show that our defense can definitely win football games. It showed that Dart can make enough plays under pressure to be able to do what we need him to do. But I mean, I think that we would be remiss to not say that, like, it kind of feels like, did the Giants win? Yes. What did you lose? Neighbors. That's big. That's a big loss for us. So hopefully we can adjust. We can adjust more quickly. I think our offensive. I mean, you could see a big hit to our offensive line when he was out, and I think we need to be able to adjust quickly for that for the game on Sunday against the Saints for sure. Don't sleep on them because they're 0-4. Because I think the Chargers slept on us because we were 0-3. To be honest with you, it was only a 6-point spread, 6.5-point spread, I think. But I think they came in there thinking they were going to wipe us out, and we showed them wrong. So that was really nice. But yeah, Neighbors, that loss to Neighbors, man, that's going to be rough with us. But again, I think it was a confidence building game for us. He definitely showed he can do a lot of short, quick throws. Really good complimentary football.
Now,
Yeah, I agree with her.
Hold on.
My bad.
I want to say something real quick. I'm glad you brought up Neighbors. I was going to bring them up here in a little bit. On my feed, on all my comments, and I got a little hot take on the injury of Neighbors. Okay, I got a little hot take. Will he be missed? Yes. But what I want to say is when injuries are part of the game. I mean, it happens, right? The MetLife field, garbage, right? I mean, a couple years ago, Rodgers, third play in, he ruptured his Achilles. Okay, I mean, we can all talk about that too as well. Now, what you said, Ariel, about yes, we won, but at what cost? What if we would have lost? What do we? The time when Kevin Durant, just so you know, Ariel, we call Barkley Kevin Durant here because that's exactly what he did. He did exactly what Kevin Durant did. He left OKC, went to Golden State Warriors and won a ring, and then so we call him Kevin Durant. So basically, when Kevin Durant went down, we still lost the game to Chicago. And it's just the nature of the beast, and it's the next man up. And to say that, and I'm not comparing Hyatt to Neighbors. I'm not doing that. But all I'm saying is now we get to see if he gets that opportunity because of that mantra, next man up. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I know Slayton right now. He's already in that leadership role, and I know he's going to up his game. But now, I believe we get to see what we have in Hyatt. And
Can I say one thing, Sneaker?
Say what?
Yeah, bro.
Danny, go ahead.
For the development of Dart, for the sake of Dart's giant tenure here, we can't go with the whole season with this receiving core.
We really can't.
Well, I don't trust it at all. I'm sorry.
No,
we either gotta make a move or bring somebody up that's gonna make an impact. We can't go with this receiving core the rest of the way.
I'm gonna try and get you in as soon as I can.
We can't go the rest of the way with this receiving core. I'm sorry.
I want to see Jordan Humphrey. That's who I want to see.
I'm confused.
I wouldn't mind a
body receiver.
Listen, I wouldn't mind a Jordan Humphrey. I wouldn't mind a Juice.
Hold on, guys, one at a time. Go ahead, Danny. Go ahead.
I wouldn't mind, like you said, a little Jordan Humphreys. I wouldn't mind a Juice Wells. Juice Wells is familiar with Jackson Dart. But if we go outside the box, if we do make a trade with somebody, I've heard a couple of names. I don't know if you heard Sneaky. They mentioned DJ Moore.
Yeah,
they mentioned Jacoby Myers from the Raiders. And I don't know if you know, I've heard rumors that we could possibly trade for Jalen Waddle from the Dolphins. So that could be a possibility. But I do want to make a move. I do want to make a move, though. I don't want to stay with this receiving core the rest of the way. That's just
I disagree with that.
Right.
And I'm not saying that they're great, but I think that
it's horrible, man. It's bad.
Look what
how you say that? Then I don't get that statement because with Malik Neighbors in the lineup, it's the same receiving core.
Hold on. Go ahead, and let Casey say his piece. Hold on, go ahead.
So, I mean, we do have Slayton. We do have. This is where Jalen Hyatt can actually fix his NFL career if he wants to stay in the NFL or not.
He's gonna do nothing.
Wan'Dale Robinson has been our top receiver this entire year so far. Bo Collins was out there, but I think that we have a tool that we haven't been using that much in the tight ends, and I think with the utilizing the tight ends more, we can definitely still move the ball with these receivers. Again, Neighbors is a big miss. Don't get me wrong; it hurts. But I think that we can still be okay with Jackson Dart. I think if if Russ was still the quarterback, we would need Neighbors. But I think with Jackson Dart being the person he is, we might be okay with this receiving core. That's all.
I agree. I do agree. And this is where I go back to the one topic of where we say, was this a statement game for the Giants? I feel like this was a confidence builder for the Giants, but I feel like it was a statement game for Jackson Dart. And the reason why I say that is because he didn't have his number one receiver for the whole second half. And he still found a way to make plays, get the receivers the football, and win us the football game. It was more of a statement game for Dart than it is a statement game for the Giants. It was a confidence builder. Obviously, because, Scatterboo, Dart, they bring a bunch of juice and all this to this team. But it's more of a statement game for Dart to prove, like, my number one receiver would be helpful, but I can do it without him.
Can
So
I come
I
in
think we'd be
after?
okay.
What's up, Mark?
No, I was asking if I can, Jaquan,
Oh,
if
Jacob,
I
yeah,
can
go ahead.
comment
What's
on.
up? Yeah, go ahead.
So I think regardless, I don't think the Giants are going to make a move now. Anyways, I think what they're going to wait and see what the wide receiver core does against. Because if we go in 2-3, that's considering going to. That maybe the Giants will say, hey, this
It,
season.
you're breaking up a little bit.
Yeah, Jaquan, you're lagging a lot, brother.
Oh crap! Is it better or no?
Yeah, we got you. Go ahead.
So what I was saying, regardless, I think I think the Giants are not going to make a move right now, anyways. I think they're going to play against the Saints of what they got. Maybe bring up a practice squad receiver, and I think they're going to see what the Giants receiver core can do against the Saints. And if they play well, they probably just going to keep them. If they think they're going to get locked down, or if we even win, we're 2-3. We're not far away from 3-3. I mean, obviously we're facing the Eagles, but that's one game at a time. But we're 2-3. That's a whole lot better. That's a better record than 1-3. That's more of considering that we can make our season comeback. That's when they're like, you know what? I feel like this season's not over. Maybe we get a wide receiver, but it was hard for me to believe for them to trade a wide receiver right now, and until we see what happens versus the Saints, because we don't have a second round pick either coming up in this draft. If we don't have to spend the capital, the Giants won't spend the capital.
Hey, Smooth, what you got?
No, I just think we need to play with in-house. I think as a fan base, we need to get out the habit of automatically trying to go trade for somebody as soon as somebody get hurt. We need to have faith in the guys that we got in the locker room before we start looking outside. And I believe that we got the guys in the locker room, being that we have somewhat of a competent quarterback in place, and I think he's going to help grow receivers. And to go back to Ariel's statement about the statement game, I don't feel like it was a statement game for the league. I just feel like it was a statement game for us and what we can do going forward as a team, and show confidence that, because normally when the Malik Neighbors going on, you felt it watching the game. When Malik Neighbors went down, you felt the energy come out the building.
Oh my!
Well, you felt it in the stadium.
You watched it come out the building. You felt every Giant fan thought it was over. We wasn't going to win the game. It was going to be a wrap. And being that Jackson was there, he helped minimize that feeling enough to give our team confidence to feel like we can close out that game. Now, if we had any other quarterback playing, and mind you, this is just game one with Jackson, so a lot can go either way. If we get somewhat of that quarterback play on a consistent basis and then open up the playbook, it's going to be easier to go forward without having Malik and just wait for him to come back than to automatically rush out and get receiver for next year. Although it's an ACL, he's not going to be out for 2 seasons. He's going to be out for the rest of this year, which gives him at least a year and a half before he got to touch a field. Yeah. So, no, I don't think – and Hyatt, even to touch on Hyatt, I'm kind of getting fatigued with that, because if he was going to show us something, he would show us something. He's not just not being on the field because somebody's trying to keep him off the field. He's not doing enough in practice, and he's not doing enough in games to show anywhere why he's getting off, because Bo Collins and anybody else shouldn't be getting more reps than him, to me, and in my opinion. I think they've seen enough in practice to say he either can't – if he can't be a number 2 and a 3 in a starting lineup and he's 4 and 5, then he's not – he's got to improve. All right now he is a deep threat. He's not a foot demon, which I call route runners.
But that's why I say this is his opportunity to fix his career.
Yeah.
because it ain't looking so hot for him right now.
It's next man up.
But I mean, let's be fair too. I mean, that was his mark on him when he came out of college. He was a one-trick pony. That's all he was.
And we haven't even seen that outside of the one pass in Arizona from Daniel Jones.
Right.
We haven't seen that at all.
Right. Tyson, what was that? I'm sorry. What's up?
I mean, I was just saying, it's next man up, bro. And I get, hurting neighbors. I mean, it hurts not having our number one, especially knowing he's a top receiver in the league, not just on this team. But we also got to go with how long. Yeah, obviously, if you're a Giants fan, Darius Slayton was our one for a while. He knows how to play that role. He's also a veteran, and there was one thing I saw at a Dart that I could care about the rushing. I could care about his stats. The only thing I care about is I watched Dart to a veteran receiver and Darius Slayton tell him to come back to the ball and throw a dart on 3rd and 10 at our 2-yard line.
3rd and 13.
3rd and 13 at our 2-yard line. And that just proves to me like better quarterback play. Maybe it wasn't, maybe Slayton wasn't, having, a bad year. Maybe it was, I mean, a lot of people like to say it wasn't the quarterback play, but it could have been the quarterback play.
Maybe it was. Hey, Mark. I'm sorry, I just want to get Mark in here because I want to put you in the backstage after this. But give me your 2 cents real quick on this topic right here.
Well, I was there, I was there on Sunday. Everybody came out, showed out. Jackson's all represent and stuff. Feel sorry for the neighbors and stuff like that, but the defense was balling and the crowd was rocking and stuff, and that's what it's supposed to be in MetLife. Shout out to J18 though, right, Danny?
Absolutely.
Facts. I mean, we talk about a statement game for Dart, but what about a statement game for Abdul Carter? He had a statement game.
The defense.
Him and Drew Phillips had a game.
That pumped me up, man. Abdul Carter pumped me up that game, man.
But not only Carter and Phillips, but Kayvon Thibodeau got off. Brian Burns got off. The whole front four got off.
He leads the league in sacks.
Brian Burns leads the league in sacks and forced fumbles.
And Sexy Dexy got an interception. Good for him.
Oh yeah! Oh my God, bro! I almost fell over onto the field. I literally almost fell over onto the field.
Dude, I was doing the Sexy Dexy dance in the living room, right in the middle.
I was too. I was doing Sexy Dexy. I was doing it up in the stands, bro. I was doing it in the stands. I was like, oh,
he was almost there.
I was like, what the hell are you doing?
Hey, Sneaky.
That big man run his heart out.
He had some speed on him.
I'll tell you right
now. He was rumbling and stumbling.
I felt so bad for that big man when he didn't get in the end zone. Damn it.
I think they clocked him at like 17 miles an hour.
17.9 miles an hour.
Yeah, little big man had some speed on him.
Was moving.
Hey, I got a quick question for y'all though.
What's up?
So obviously Darius Slayton's our wide receiver 1. So I'm just curious.
Probably.
What would be is Wandell in the slot still, or we're gonna probably try to put him on the
outside?
He'll stay the slot.
He'll stay the slot. He's too little. He's too little to be a 2.
Do you think Bo Collins and Jalen Hyatt are gonna split on the outside, or
no? I don't believe Jalen Hyatt's gonna see the field. I think it's over for Jalen Hyatt.
That's wrong because in the Chargers, Jalen Hyatt played more. Jalen Hyatt played more against the Chargers than Bo Collins did.
I think it was let's be real now, because Hyatt was on the field the majority of the time. Now, did he get the ball thrown him? No. But I think those targets are going to increase. We'll see during the Saints game.
Well, let's hope, Sneaky. Let's hope, because
Sneaky it could be, But I look at it this way: Lil John Humphrey's a big dude. And I could really see him running that too, bro. He's a big guy, and he played very good in the preseason with Dart. I really could see him upgrading to that 2 spot. Maybe not this week, but going into Philly and Denver. You know what I mean?
I can see him playing the
he's
Philly
a big
game.
body receiver, bro.
Yeah.
Real quick, Jaquan, go ahead and finish your thought. I'm going to put you in the backstage. Jalen, same thing. Mark G, same thing. And then we'll just kind of roll with it then.
No problem.
Rotate.
I got to bring in.
You
Go
said let
ahead,
me finish.
John.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
So real quick, what Tyson match with Tyson? I agree with Tyson. I feel like Malik Neighbors was everything, but now we don't have a Malik. We got Darius Lane, who's a deep threat. You got Wanda, who can play in the slot. We definitely need a guy who can hit the jump ball, and I think Lil Jordan Humphrey would be perfect for that.
True.
Yeah.
All right. I'll bring it back up as soon as I can.
You're gonna find
right,
out
thank you
who's
for letting me
gonna be
join,
wide
boys.
receiver 3 over his next course of games.
Yep. I mean, I don't know. I'll tell you what. I liked that Juice Wells kid though. I did. I liked how he, when he caught the football in the preseason, he fought off tackles. He didn't go down off of one hit. He kept
No, he
moving.
did not.
And
Yeah.
he's got a lot of experience with Jackson Dart, bro.
Oh,
Well, I think that's why Hyatt was out there also, just because of the offseason. He was running with twos and darts. So I think just being
Yeah.
comfortable and seeing him out there, that's why he was out there, which I ain't got an issue with. I just want him to make some plays.
No, right. No, I feel the same way. I feel like that's what we're gonna see over the next couple of weeks, guys. I don't feel like it's gonna be a decision for really, Dayball and this coaching staff, but I feel like it's gonna be more who was Dart comfortable with, practicing, the first 2 weeks of the season, who he played with in the preseason. You can see more of those guys because they were clicking. If you go back to the preseason, who he was clicking with, you'll probably see him more on the field, which could be Jalen Hyatt.
Jalen, go ahead and give me your thoughts on this as well, and now I'm gonna put you in the backstage for a little bit.
all right, man. I was thinking maybe we should try and trade for somebody, but no. I guess we'll just have to mix and match and see what happens. Just because the NFL is literally the definition of next man up.
Yep, not for long. Not for long. I'll bring you right back up as soon as I can. Mark G, give me some of your thoughts, and I'm gonna slide you in the backstage as well. This is a great.
Nice. Slide me to the back, man.
Say again.
Slide me to the back, man.
Okay. All right. Don't go anywhere.
No doubt.
All right. Cool.
I get to hear excited TP. I want to hear the excitement in TP voice today.
Yeah, me too, bro.
Yeah, I'm glad you kept me on, Sneaky. Yeah. And Jalen can have my spot in about 15 minutes, Sneaky, because in about 15 minutes, I'm going to head out.
Okay. 15 minutes. I'm going to bring in Keith then.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm going to bring in Keith. TP.
Where's that boy Ann at?
Yo.
Where he at?
Hey, TP, that's Brian Daboll's best buddy.
First
right
win
there.
of the season, bro. Where's he at?
Right? He's not even in the comments either. That's what
That's what I'm saying. Where's he at, bro?
He must sleep.
He must have went to sleep really early today.
I think Ed thinks he's being fooled right now. I think that's what it is.
Everybody got to give the
I'll tell you what, though. I'm going to say this real quick. I know we talked a lot about Brian Daboll, but I'll tell you what, I think this is one of his best coaching games I've seen.
Absolutely.
I'm going to say that right now. I'm not going to sit here and say he should stay the head coach. I'm not going to sit here and say that, it's going to continue, but, Sunday was one of his best coaching games I've seen since
Don't get
the
TP
playoff
started
run.
now.
I'm just saying. I didn't say he was our future. I didn't say he was our future, but that was a damn good game he coached on Sunday.
Knew he was about to get fired on Monday.
Yeah, go ahead,
I'm holding, Sneaky. I'm holding.
Yep.
See,
TP.
I hate that. See, why we got to do this, man? Because I just want to be positive, and y'all
I know
forcing
it.
me.
It's coming.
Y'all like
It's
forcing
coming.
me.
TP, I want to let you know too. We got a newbie. We got Ariel in the
She's new to the family.
Ariel, hi, how you doing? Hopefully you could just help me with this madness that's going on in here. Listen,
TP, I'm always on your side, baby.
What you got?
Listen, my guy Daryl, and Drew's in here too. So because Drew's worse than me. I don't know how y'all put me. Drew's worse than me.
Drew just does it politely.
Yeah.
He does do it politely, don't he?
Tyson, here you go. Answer why y'all waking me up? Look.
So listen, this is my.
Oh, look, there's Ant.
this is just my problem. What I hear Go Big Blue saying right now.
Hey, that's Tyson here.
Jackson Dart. Oh, Tyson. So Jackson Dart, phenomenal job. First game of his NFL career. He went out there. He stepped up to the occasion. no, like I can't say too much, bad about Jackson Dart.
But
But
Here it comes. Here it comes,
I,
Ariel. You're gonna hear
I'm
it right
not gonna
now.
sit here. I'm not gonna sit here and act like Jackson Dart was just out there airing it out.
He
He
wasn't.
won that game on by his legs. And so we're not going to start throwing out statements like, oh, I guess it was the quarterback. No, it wasn't that type of game. It wasn't. Thank you, Jackson Dart, for making the plays with your legs. Him and Cam Scatterbo were and credit to Drew because that's why I said I really loved what he said closing the show last time we spoke. We attacked the weak point of their defense,
Yup.
which seemed to be the run defense. And so we took advantage of that. But to the other side of it,
That's
Jackson
what
Dart
Coach.
missed some throws. And Jackson Dart missed some throws. And it didn't look all good in the air. Now, granted, it was his first game, and I think that, with time, it will get better and things like that. But I don't want to overhype it and act like I didn't see what I saw either. Secondly, we're not going to sit here and act like Coach Brian Dable is just, oh, well, off the hook.
I knew it was
No,
coming. I knew it was
no,
No, no,
coming.
no, no, no,
I knew it
no,
was
I
coming.
didn't
no,
say that.
no,
I
sir.
didn't say that.
no,
Because Brian Dable was still in the red zone. I mean,
no. He still don't know how to
I
take the
mean,
points.
I
yeah,
mean, the what we looked like in the red zone was absolutely terrible. Now, granted, it was player fault to it as well, but in the same breath and time, I mean, the play calling was just still. It's like, come on, what are we doing?
I
If
mean, that's
anybody
effort.
played, if anybody coached a good game, I'm going to give it to Coach Shane Bowen. But to give it to
yes,
Coach Dable,
okay.
I'm not sold on that right now. And I think the defense was the big part of as to why we won this game.
Which they're
But
So
supposed to
that's
see,
what
be.
I gotta say.
I'm gonna
Okay.
say this. I think you're a little unfair, a
Yep.
little, on the offensive coordinator because this was Jackson Dart's first game. They didn't open up the entire playbook for him to play. So I would give the offensive coordinator a little bit of reprieve on that
A little bit of grace.
But Casey,
because I'm sure they didn't open up the entire playbook for Jackson Dart.
there was a couple plays though
No.
where I was just like, oh, I got to remember this for Tuesday. I mean,
If I could pinpoint one that I didn't like the play calling, it was after the Dex interception when he was trying to boot him out for the pass. I thought he should have just ran the ball. I thought we'd have scored right off the run. And I felt like that him trying to force the pass cost a false start and it led us back, and then we didn't get no points off that. I think that was the time we went for the fourth down. We didn't get no field goal or nothing off it. That's off the top of my head. That's the play calling I did not like.
No, we got a field goal on that one.
It's a lot of valid points everybody has, right? Everything everybody's saying is true. To get back to what he was just saying, Dart, he converted 6 of the third downs for first downs, right?
mhm.
He had like 6 first down conversions with his legs, which is something that's amazing. His pocket presence, he showed poise. He didn't stand in the pocket longer, and he did miss plays. He missed open receivers. But to his credit, he took the sack and didn't fumble. He didn't get nervous and throw the interception. So to Dart's credit, it was his first start against some would say a top 5 defense, top 3 defense, and he didn't turn it over. He didn't fumble. He didn't intercept it. He got sacked a couple times because he didn't get the right proper line protection when he should have called the proper line protection. But I do agree the play calling didn't help him as much either. Some of the play calling, some of those plays had receivers just not getting open at all. But to the defense credit of the Chargers, they had their safeties over the top.
It was playing
So
two show.
they made sure to kind of keep everything in front of them. So, and then when Neighbors went down, they didn't have to keep eyes on Neighbors. So, a lot of that going on in a live game, in a fast speed NFL game. Any other quarterback probably would have folded, and Dart didn't fold. For him to get hit in the mouth, take some sacks, even run it and still, kind of try to impose his will, that was a sight to see. I mean, we would love to see him slide a little better. We would like to be him, to see him be a little more nimble. But his aggressiveness was electricity that ran through the whole team, especially after Neighbors went down and the whole energy just went out the whole stadium. So I think that, to his point, the field goal that they should have took, and then when they had to settle for a field goal instead of points, and then the play calling, trying to run it up the middle at the goal line when that wasn't working, it would have been nice to see 13 personnel, play action, get the tight end open, and go ahead and make the easy play. But these coaches, for some reason, I mean, it's just not clicking when it comes to situational awareness.
So
Fortunately, they closed out the game, right? Because any other time they would have found a way to lose it, especially when you lose your number one receiver and you got a rookie at
I don't mean
center,
to cut you
But
off, but I do want to throw this out there. One thing, and I'm looking at the box score right now. One thing that jumps out to me, and if we all can remember, well, first off, I want us now, Ariel. I don't know if you saw last week's show, but we had a Chargers fan that came on, and his number one concern, because I asked him, "What's your concern?" His number one concern was our front four, and they represented this week. And I'm gonna tell you straight up, when I was at the Cosm and they said Joe Alt is out for the remainder of the game, I said, ooh, I like them numbers. And the fact that, and I want to bring it back a little even further. Last week, when we went against KC, we were one for 10 on third down conversions?
Yeah, one for 11.
Oh, 1 for 11. I'm sorry, 1 for 11.
1 for 11.
This week, hold on, I just had it up too. Damn it! Oh, here we go.
6 to 13.
No. 7 for 15.
7 for 15. Okay.
Yeah,
one off.
But another number that I think we need to recognize right now, I call it top time of possession. Mm-hmm. We damn near had the ball we had it over for 35 minutes. Mm-hmm. We legitimately controlled the game.
Yeah, and that's been the talk all week.
It seemed like that was their scheme coming into the game, trying to get more plays on the ground.
Run the football. Control the game.
Less incomplete.
If I may.
We had, 40 rushes? What we do, rush the ball about 40 times, including Dart's legs?
I think it was 42.
And 161 yards, yeah.
Yeah. We tried to control the game. That's what we did.
Ariel, I'm sorry. Did you have something to say? I'm sorry.
No, I just, so y'all keep on mentioning Dart and everything. He did, his grit is amazing. I will give him that. And it was really nice to see us having a mobile quarterback, somebody that can run it, do what we need it to do, right? But, I say but, because what happens if he's a rookie quarterback? We need him to protect himself. We need our offensive line to do their job. If he gets hurt, because he's not sliding, he's taking stupid hits. I'm sorry, he is. What happens if he gets hurt?
Oh, okay. Can I ask you a question?
It's football.
Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Other than the two hits that he took, you obviously from the safeties and one from the linebacker, I actually was kind of surprised of how much he did slide. Because he went down quite a bit, which I was a little bit surprised. I mean, it was the 3rd and 1, obviously, where he ran straight up the middle like a running back and obviously had to make a play to get out of after he was already wrapped up and get a first down. But I don't blame him for that one, mainly because it was 3rd down and 1. We had to get that first down. I think of the one where, it got called back for a penalty. He probably should have slid then. Yeah. But other than that, I really don't.
He shouldn't have stiff-armed with his.
Yeah, he shouldn't have done that. But other than that, I really don't see too much of Dart not sliding. He kind of did get down more than I thought he would.
Well, he slid head first a couple times too, and That's not.
No, yeah, he did that,
We need him
but
to slide
he's still
correctly.
sliding though.
Yeah,
Right, but you need to slide correctly.
But
Now
you
we can.
know,
He
you
has to
know
do the baseball slide.
one thing that
Yeah,
he
yeah,
really,
giving
really,
himself up.
something that he really, really did amazing is when he had his back to the goal line. He had his back to the goal line. His protection broke down. He fled the pocket. He kept his eyes up while he's gripping the football. He's signaling so the receiver will come back to him, and so he could make that first down.
And
Yeah,
why
that was the one I was talking about. The Darius Slay.
Can I ask y'all this? Because I'm hearing nothing but wonderful things and beautiful things about Jackson Dart.
Now, hold on, before you do that, TP, I'm gonna read something.
Okay.
I want to read something from Instagram after TP, and then I want to hear Drew's take on all this. Go ahead, TP.
I just want to know, like, did anybody see anything that maybe he can improve on, or there's something that is uneasy?
Yes.
He could have. He could
Yes.
have let
When
the
you
play develop. He
Go
could
ahead.
have believed in his blockers more. He could have made a couple passes because he definitely missed some reads. His line protection, him knowing how to make the proper line protection, he didn't do well with that. Of course, it's some things that he needs to work on. But we got to remember, he's going against the top 5 defense in the league. You see what I'm saying? And then your number one receiver got hurt.
We also got to remember he's a rookie. So TP,
Right.
to your question, I could respectfully push back and say, yeah, this is one game in his NFL career. There's a lot he could improve on. He even said it wasn't a clean game.
Right.
But I want to read something with Manny said. He said play was abysmal, super conservative, and not creative at all. Where the heck was the play action for establishing the run? We won despite coaching. Now, I want to say something real quick, and then I want Drew's take on kind of this whole conversation. Super conservative. Now, I'll agree with you that play calling was abysmal. I'll say it was below average. I'll say that for sure. But I'll say super conservative. Okay. I mean, it could have been. I mean, there's a couple play callings, that I was just like, come on.
Y'all guys ever heard of the veer and shoot offense? The veer and shoot offense. Y'all ever heard of that before?
Hold on one sec, Daryl. Hold on one sec. Conservative because he was a rookie. Okay, I can understand the conservative part. Play action. We really couldn't establish. The run other than because with Scatterman, what did he average? Like 4 yards a carry?
3 and some change.
3 and some change. So we really
couldn't. He had a lot of nothing yards, 1 yard runs too that got thrown in there. So
yeah, we really couldn't establish the run, even though the numbers say we had somewhat of a running game. So that's why I don't think the play action would have worked.
Well, there's another thing. When you talk about play action, Dart don't like to go under center. You're not going to get too much play actions out of us. Dart don't line up under center that often.
Yeah, that's what the play.
Yeah, he don't like to line up under center.
Go ahead, Drew. Take off, man.
And then we'll go to Daryl. Go ahead, Drew.
All righty. I'm going to give you guys the mixed bag answers to a lot of stuff. Let me be very clear on this.
I'm going to give you a whole minute, Drew. Go ahead.
Okay. We won. Let's be excited. Okay, here we go. Defense pressure looked great. 100%. Pass rush was amazing. Yeah, well, you're facing 2 backup tackles, a backup right guard, and a center battling back injuries. You better look amazing. This is supposed to be an elite pass rush with a team that has a healthy offensive line. I can't sit here and get excited after one game of this pass rush looking amazing like this when they're playing backups. Giants 161 rushing yards. Great. Well, we averaged 3.8 yards per carry against a team that was giving up over 5 yards a carry. There's issues here. 2 touchdowns. We got 2 interceptions. We get both of them within the 5-yard line. We still score 21 points in the game.
I told y'all he's worse than me.
All negative, guys, but there's issues we can't ignore here. We can. But I
feel like that's all we focus. Every time we come on this pass, all y'all focus on is negative shit. We don't never talk about nothing going for that's maybe positive. but we know for a fact how to bring up some negative shit all the time. What game do y'all watch? Do y'all watch the game to say positive shit, or we just say negative shit all the time?
This is the first game we actually cared to win that we won since October.
And we still talking about negative shit. You ain't said one positive thing that came out your mouth, but we played up against a backup offensive line. But if we didn't do nothing when it came to pressure, you'd have came in here and told me that the D-line stunk and we had a backup offensive line to play against.
He said we
did I
won.
say they stunk?
He said cheers
Let's
that
not be
we won.
sensitive and have an actual conversation here. I never said that. Tell me what I said that was wrong.
It's not about what you're saying is wrong. Is you want to focus on negative
issue with it. Tell me what I said was wrong.
As far as what?
What
was they supposed to do? So what was they supposed to do? We went into the game knowing they had a backup line. So if we didn't dominate, you would have came out of here and told us that Shane Bowen didn't know what he was doing and that we didn't dominate a backup line. So now we dominated that backup line. You find it something negative to say because we dominated that backup line.
Where was
you can't have it both ways.
So, well, here's the positive.
Drew,
The
hold on,
positive, they ran stunts. They ran some
okay.
stunts for the D-line.
This is the positive, right? We beat an undefeated team.
And it's all love. I'm just pushing back. It's all love.
Yeah.
You're not wrong.
Right. Well,
you're not wrong.
The thing with Drew is, right, Smooth, he's not wrong. The fact that we're still having red zone issues, okay, the fact that we did get some key turnovers, but yet we only got what? How many touchdowns we got last week, if I'm not mistaken?
We had 2 touchdowns.
One, yeah. One.
And Waddell dropped the touchdown.
And to be fair, Drew, I'm surprised you didn't talk about that 70-yard run.
The kid came out and went down the field 90 yards, and we want to talk about negative shit.
No,
I'm
not
sorry.
negative.
It's not negative. It's the truth.
We're going to win the Super Bowl now. Woo, woo, woo.
I didn't say nothing about winning the Super Bowl. But my thing is, we win a game, we look like a complete team, and all we want to cry about is negative shit all the time.
But it's not negative, though.
It is negative. That's all we talk about is negative shit.
It's factual information.
It's factual. That's what we see.
Okay, guys.
How many yards coming into this game did Amari and Hampton have in the first 3 weeks, and how many did he have against us?
Not much, and then a lot.
Yeah, not much. He had a breakout run. So if he doesn't have the breakout run, we're not talking about it.
And
he had 2 breakout runs, actually.
And listen,
yeah.
HR is here, but I'm going to say it anyway. If the queen had balls, she'd be the king, okay? It is what it is. He had those runs. You can't just take them away if they didn't have
I'm not taking them away. So I'm trying to figure out what's your point.
Play the best.
My whole point is that we can still sit there and say the issues we've been worrying about are still there. And you can easily sit there and say that if the Chargers ran more, they very well could have won this game. I'm telling you, point blank. If they ran more, they very well could have run this game. If the Giants didn't luck out, and I only say luck out because when's the last time the Giants had 2 interceptions that we've gotten within the 5-yard line, we probably would have lost this game. This is a game point blank. The Chargers actually lost more than we won. I'm sorry, but it's the truth. You may not like it.
When you think about it, though, Drew, I mean, that's just football. Making plays.
We controlled the whole game. We controlled the whole game. We haven't done that in almost 2 seasons. We controlled the whole game. We did not lead the whole game, and we talk about this.
Look, to Drew's point, there's a lot of things that need to be fixed.
Hold on. Let Ariel, go ahead. What do you got?
No, it's okay. I was just saying, to be fair, though, with the Dallas game, didn't we hold the most time of possession for the Dallas game for the most part, too, and we lost that?
I think it was only by a couple minutes. It wasn't by much. We didn't dominate the possession that we did yesterday. That we did Sunday.
Well,
Can I speak to what Drew said?
Go ahead, TB. Go ahead.
Because I'll jump in the smoke with him because I honestly I agree with the guy. So
yeah, right, Smooth. Hold on. Smooth. Don't say nothing. Let TB get it out. Go ahead.
We've been struck by smooth criminal.
Right?
It's definitely fact.
So this is the thing, right? When you are a 1-4 team, you should be talking about some negative, if you want to call it that. If you want to call it that.
Oh, we're 1-3. We're
One
going to
and
be 2
three.
and 3
One
I mean,
next
and
I'm
week.
three.
sorry. 1-3. Correction. I'm
Hey,
sorry.
already
1 and
got
3.
us
Let me.
losing the Saints.
Yeah,
Golly.
yeah. Let me not throw nothing out there.
See,
So
see,
we're a 1-3 team. So if you
We lost you,
Oh
TP.
man.
We
Where you
lost you,
going?
TP.
Listen, I'll say it this way real quick. I'm not trying to be the uber negative guy here. I am point blank, but honestly, the reason I am is because I'm hearing some rosy positive things here.
Let me try and fix this a little bit because I think
His
I know
connection
what
is
TP
bad.
is trying to say.
My fault. Can y'all hear me now? Can y'all hear me
Yeah,
now?
yeah, go ahead.
yeah, I can hear you.
That
No, I was just saying. I was just saying. I don't look at any of it as negative, right? I just think that the logical thing for us to do is to take all the data that we have so far and to base our opinions off of that, and not just say one game is all going to overshadow it all. So we've been up here saying the good. We've been up here saying the beautiful, which I'm not knocking. I'm not knocking. I said it on my live stream that we should celebrate. We won,
Yes.
but we should also have the discussion about the other sides of things. That's just my opinion.
They've been kind of. It's been both ways because
so check it out, right? We can celebrate the win.
H-Town, you're next. You're next, H-Town.
We can celebrate the win, but we know because we are 1-3 that there are issues that still need to be addressed, and just addressing those issues, trying to make sure that we move forward properly.
Yes.
Go ahead, H-Town.
And I think that's what Drew is really trying to do. Like we're not there yet. Yes, we got to win. Yes, a lot of things look good, but there were things that still need addressing. And to address those is not negative, but it's something that we always talk about. Like week to week to week, we always talk about these things, and we're still seeing that. So that still needs to be fixed.
All I'm saying is you can put lipstick on a pig, but eventually the lipstick comes off and you realize it's still a goddamn pig.
We also need to get out of that run pass option offense too.
No, we need that right now because the Hornets, they did. I remember I said that on this show before we got off there on Thursday. I said they're going to run an RPO college style offense because they're going to give him a chance to go ahead and get his feet wet against a very good defense. And you're not going to hang him out there. I have no issue with most of how the offense was actually called. I still think Dable and Kafka are both overrated as being offensive geniuses, but I have no problem with how they did this offense because they did it in a way to get Dart comfortable in his first game against a very tough defense. My only issues I had was the fact that every so often you should have let him rip a little bit, especially that one drive in the red zone where it was like, let's have Dart run, and then let's have Cam Scatterboo both next two plays run right up the middle as well. Like we put them in there, give them a chance
I'm
to
glad
succeed.
you brought that up. Yes, and that where I was like, it was questionable because we literally ran the same play 2 times back to back.
Up the middle.
Great times. It's funny. We just switched it. Instead of having Dart do, we had Scatterboot. It was like
up the
really
middle.
great
Up the middle.
And by the way, where's our worst part of the offensive line?
Up the middle.
Up the middle. Up the middle.
Here's the real problem with that is we didn't go ahead and do what I said we should have done before the game, and I wish we really had, and I still think it would have been a very good game to do it in. The fact that we had 2 running backs, and neither one of them are fast enough to get to the outside when our tackles are the best part of our offensive line, that's an issue. Turbo Miller should have been on the goddamn roster.
Yes. I would also like to point out, again, have we not learned to take the points yet? Like, what?
Yes, thank you.
What is this going on 4th down on the 15-yard line?
I don't.
Like,
To be fair, though, they only did it once this time.
That's
Okay.
true. That is true.
And I think Dable only did it once this time because the Dart is the rookie and it was his debut. And I don't think New York would have been very understanding that, oh, he's a rookie. That's why we didn't convert on 4th down and scoring. I mean, our end zone, we have, I think, I don't know if it's a fact or not, but I personally think we have the worst red zone offense in the league. We're bad.
Yeah,
we need
We're 31st going into the game. I don't know where we ended up after the week was over, but we were 31st going into the game. 20% of red zone opportunities to score touchdowns. 20%.
I'll
If
judge
you
the
ask
red zone
me, I
offense when Dar has 3 starts under him, because Russell had 3 starts under him, and then we can compare the red zone offense.
Well, and this is why you notice I didn't say anything negative about Dart whatsoever, and I will not. This kid needs a chance to get going. I'm actually, there's a lot of things he did that actually impressed me, especially like the one play where he rolled out of the pocket and started signaling for Slayton to come towards him and stuff. That was actually my favorite play he did the whole goddamn game, because that showed leadership, situational awareness, and pocket presence overall. Those are things we've been missing big time in the Giants quarterback position for a long time now. So
with the third down completion to almost close the game out on offense.
Now, can I ask you guys a question? Because I generally am curious about this, right?
What if we said no?
Hey, she's making hard.
Just being polite.
I told y'all he was worse than me.
No, but to TP's point, though, Brian, at the end of the game, show me another head coach who isn't hugging the hell out of that quarterback, saying, "Thank you, Jesus, you just saved my job." Okay, I'm just gonna put that out there. Okay, but
He almost
so
went to second base.
my question,
You did.
we have that incredible Dart directing traffic to Slayton. I mean, that was beautiful. I was screaming my head off, right? You have Patrick Mahomes, his rookie year, do that stupid no look pass or whatever. It's all over ESPN. It's the play of the week. It's all they're talking about until he's in the Super Bowl for the 3rd time. Where's the love for Dart? Right? It's like it pains people to say good stuff about it. Have you noticed that? The commentators, when we're winning, it pains them to say anything good about the Giants.
Now, to her point, Ariel, I'm glad you said that, Ariel. On yesterday, I'm at work and I'm hearing Sports Center off in the distance, and they mentioned the Giants. 0-3 going against the Chargers. Blah blah blah. They legitimately talked about the Giants win in about 30 seconds or less, and then they went to the next highlight. They only showed maybe 2 clips. They showed Dex run back. And then they showed Dart dancing in the end zone, or vice versa, in the order that it happened. And that was it. You're right. Where's the love for the Giants? Can we get a little bit?
We're not going to get love in the national media because, quite frankly, listen, I say this to people all the time. If you want to get good information on a team, talk to someone who just covers that one team. When you go to national media, they look at the box score going, okay, Giants squeaked out a win. Jackson started at 111 yards. And that's what they're looking at. It's honest, the truth. They don't have time to sit there and watch every single game multiple times to analyze that kind of stuff.
Most of them don't watch every game.
They're going game to game. They're going show to show to show to show. So, okay, if they watch 1 or 2 games live.
But when you have a rookie quarterback, I'm sorry.
I said I don't think they watch any games. I think they
watch their own clip.
Yeah.
When you have a rookie quarterback making his NFL debut, and he's able to not only do it, okay, so kudos to him for being able, but having the confidence. You are a rookie. This is your first NFL game against an amazing team that's coming in undefeated. And you direct the traffic, you do it, you convert the third down, and you're no love. That's just wrong. I'm sorry. Like, I know it's way too early to compare him to like a Mahomes or anything like that. But what if he is, right? What if he is our answer? Like Mahomes was the answer to the Chiefs. What if he's our answer, right? And you totally just slept on this amazing play that he did. They should be ashamed of themselves.
Drew, little brother, and here comes the mother Debbie Downer. Go ahead, Big Ant.
Is that OCU when you're in the house?
And what's up, Ant?
I got the OC jersey, baby.
What's that? What do you got? Oh, you got an OC jersey on.
It's the OC throwback.
Oh,
it's Big Blue Ant, baby.
Blue Ant 72, baby.
It's got the year I was born on it.
Just so you know, we got
old man
Ariel and
I thought it was 69, not 72.
It it's nice.
Before we go any further, Daryl, I know you were talking about you had to dip out. What's your last words, man? What's your final thoughts?
I don't think Brian Dable's job was saved, but we're gonna find out the rest of the year. Uh, our offensive line needs to play a little bit better.
A little bit.
A lot.
I mean, listen. I'm trying to be nice here, okay?
It's
I'm
okay.
trying to really be nice here.
Yeah,
Don't you worry
Jay
about
and
it.
Missing, man.
My bad, Daryl. My bad.
I'm really trying to be nice. You know, they a little bit, okay? Fuck that. They're trash.
There
They're
you
trash,
go.
okay? Fucking trash. They're trash.
Better to be
Okay.
honest.
That's the Daryl we know.
Jackson Dart. Jackson Dart made them look decent, okay?
Oh man, that's too funny.
I'm just excited because nobody really talked about what really happened this Sunday, and it's that Jackson Dart and Cam Scatterboo brought juice to this damn team.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
they got these two people alone got everybody rejuvenated. Yes, we lost Malik Neighbors, but Jackson Dart also showed me that he can play without Malik Neighbors. Okay, we're going to be just fine until Malik Neighbors get back next year. Jackson Dart's what, 22, 21?
Yep, 22.
Okay, Cam Scatterboo's what, 22,
Oh, he's not
21,
that
21,
long.
22? What I'm trying to
I'm about the
say,
same age, yeah.
what I'm trying to say is we're young. This here is the future
23.
of the New York Giants, and I got a whole lot of faith in them because I just absolute what Cam Scatterboo and what Jackson Dart brings to the team. And on that note, sneaky fellas, I'll catch y'all Thursday. Love all y'all. Y'all be easy, and I love this AA meeting and keep it going. Let's go Giants! Ow!
Appreciate you, fam. I'll holler.
Yeah, Sneaky, I got to bounce too, bro.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, a little bit of stuff I got to do.
Yeah, let me what
But
you got.
we got to win, bro. I mean, shit, that's how it goes. You know, we're 1-3. Obviously, there's some stuff we got to clean up, but I think of this as a bright spot. You know, we didn't have no Neighbors. We still ended up coming out with a dub. Shout out to Shane Bowen, one of the best defensive games I think I've seen him coach. I don't know, bro. I got a lot of hope for Dart. I think that the hype is real about that kid, and I like what Darrow said, bro. Scatterboo and Jackson Dart, they brought juice to this team, bro, and you could feel it as the moment they stepped on the field. It was juice. I mean, you could tell they were pumped up. They were ready to play. First time I've seen the Giants like that since probably 2023. They're pumped up. They were ready to play. They had so much trust in this rookie. You know, I'm looking forward to seeing what it looks like in New Orleans. You know, but I mean, on that note, you know, Abdul Carter statement game, Drew Phillips, we know what he is. I mean, he doesn't get enough love, but he's a dog, and the defense just all around played great. I still think the corners could you know do a little bit better, but other than that, I'm ready for New Orleans, bro, and I got a long trip on Thursday. But
Islands.
I'm on my way to New Orleans. But on that note, let's go Giants. Oh,
Appreciate you, fam. I'll holler. Travel safe, man. Travel safe. Ariel, just so you know, there's a little theme going on. I mean, you've been following me for a little bit, so I'm sure you already know the sentiments of what's going on. Okay, so let me add a couple people here. I want to make sure I get.
While you're adding people, I'm gonna make Smooth Criminal feel better and just ooze with positivity here and say that Dart and Scatterboo are the future Aikman and Smith. Okay, it's the future Mahomes and Kelsey. Like that's what we're witnessing. History in the making. You feel better?
Sprinkle some positivity on that head.
Yeah.
Thank you. Feels good.
Next Aikman.
Feels good, right? Feels good, right?
He's not the one that needs the positivity. It's Drew and Ant that need the
Oh,
positivity.
no, but Smooth got hurt.
Drew, look, for
Give me a
Drew's
Ant's been
defense.
quiet. Ant's been quiet.
I could
Look,
feel
for
the
Drew,
pain coming through the screen, so I had to make it's like a maternal instinct
Right.
in me. I had to make him feel
but for
better.
Drew's defense, though, I mean, he wasn't sitting there saying crazy stuff. He was
No.
actually just, stating things that we all seen. We all seen
Right, right.
that the defense
Absolutely.
needs to tackle
Yeah,
better. The
yeah.
defense needs to tackle a lot better. Banks needs to get his head in the game for 4
Banks is.
quarters.
Banks is
I'm tired
dog.
of.
Um,
I'm
Get
tired
off
of
Jim
Banks.
roster.
Banks is dog.
Van and JMS, they're the weak links of that offensive line. I don't even know why JMS is still at center and Van is still. I don't know why they haven't played musical chairs yet and gave Neil a shot.
Oh God, no! We've given
Man,
Neil enough shots.
man, got to do something because JMS is not getting it done, and
Marcus
Van is
Bowden,
looking.
right guard, and put Greg Van Roten in the center.
Man, Van is looking terrible, whatever he got going on. So it's a lot of things, just like Dart. Dart missed a lot of throws. He could have stayed in the pocket a little longer. But to the positive things, right? Dart's a rookie. He made quick decisions. He completed 6 first downs with his legs. The most important stat line: no turnovers. If we would have had
Yeah.
Russell Wilson in there, what he did, as soon as Russell Wilson got in the game, he damn near fumbled the ball. He
Andrew
almost gave
Thomas
the
saved
ball
us.
away.
I was
And,
gonna say
and that was
let's not forget, and yes, I am gonna be negative. He did fumble a snap. He did
yeah,
fumble a
that,
snap.
Andrew Thomas.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. He almost gave the
Yeah.
ball away. And that
No,
was
he's talking
just
about Jackson Dart.
I'm talking about Dart. I'm talking
Yeah,
about
Andrew
Dart.
well,
Thomas recovered is what I mean.
well,
Yeah.
he recovered,
Exactly.
they
Yeah.
recovered it, but what do you expect out of a rookie? He should
Now,
have threw.
hold on, guys. Hold on. I have not heard Ant say anything.
He was being negative.
Give the man the
Let me
floor.
buckle up for
Give
this
the
one.
man the floor, baby.
Ariel,
He-
just so you know, you think Drew is negative.
Buckle up, Ariel.
You
Buckle up.
think
Again, who am I married to? Like, come on.
That's true.
right?
I agree with the things Drew was saying. I agree with the stuff. Like, there's a lot that this coaching staff has to work on. But then again, there's bright
Like
spots.
a
Like
resume.
they didn't have so many penalties.
Ant, what you got, man? Waiting
So
patiently.
first off, for my man Smooth, I'm gonna throw a little positivity in here. Jackson Dart.
Hey, he's gonna kill you with good news first. That's what.
Yes.
Go ahead,
He's
Ant.
using
Go
the
ahead.
sandwich method.
Jackson
Good news,
Dart.
all the bad news, and the good news.
Yeah. So Jackson Dart and Cam Scatterbo are absolutely the spark that the Giants need. I'm not gonna say needed because we had one win so far. Okay.
Thank you.
We'll see what happens from here. I will go as far as saying that Jackson Dart did exactly what I thought he was going to do. I thought he was going to be a baller, which he looks like. But I also thought there were going to be some rookie growing pains, which it's not the end of it. We're going to see a bunch more mistakes. We're going to see, first things first, he's got to learn how to slide before he ends up on IR. And same thing. I love Scatterbo. My God, do I love that kid. But he's going to end up with brain damage before the halfway mark.
Yeah, he is on a quick track for CTE.
I'm surprised he hasn't been flagged for spearing on the offense. I mean, the dude leads and jumps with his freaking head. He's a battling ram, this kid.
And doing too many backflips.
Yeah, well,
His face mask is going into somebody's chest every play.
yeah, pretty much.
Right, yeah.
They'll find a way to make that a penalty soon. But I
Hey,
mean,
look.
overall, they did good. Bowen's defensive play calling was okay at best. I think the players made it what it turned out to be, which is what you want. But I think it had more to do with the players than it did with the coaching in that situation. Also, I am going to bring this up because no matter how you look at it, and again, a win's a win. I'm happy we won. I don't care by any means necessary. I don't care. We got to win. But
I was waiting for it.
We have no offensive line. Till we have an offensive line that's at least halfway decent. They were okay. I'm not going to say they were horrible this week, but they've proven they can go there numerous times. They were okay. We don't need okay. We need consistently half decent at this point. Because the fact that, okay, granted, we didn't see Dart throw a lot of balls. Granted, he probably wasn't given the green light to throw a lot of balls. However, there were plays where I saw him pumping, getting ready to throw the ball before he even thought about running. There's got to be something in there where he's got to get the time. And you can see when he's pump faking, as soon as he brings the ball in, he's going. Because he knows this offensive line's not holding up the way it should. Now, running the ball were just as bad, if not worse. The fact that Cam, when there's a little hole, can run you up the middle for 7 to 8 yards almost every time is a beautiful thing. But with our offensive line, I think there were more 1 yard, negative yard, scrimmage line, that kind of thing. When you get Cam on the outside, run him to the outside, he's got more room to play. He's got more room to put his head down and do what he does. You hit him on a little screen pass. That's the kind of player that Cam is. We got to feed to their strengths. And right now, I think Jackson Dart's legs are a beautiful thing, but we got to teach him to slide. We got to teach him to stop stiff arming people with your throwing hand.
Yeah,
he's got to start throwing a little more. And again, I'm not taking shots at Jackson Dart. He's a rookie. They're feeling him out. We clearly know he's not ready for the kind of play calling that Kafka and Dabes want to do. They got to work him into it. I get that. But again, I'll end it with we got to win, and that's as positive as you can get, and that's as positive as you're ever going to get out of me.
Okay. So now I gotta ask this question about Neighbors, and I want to give the panel 30 seconds, just 30 seconds to answer. And Drew, I'm going to start with you.
Nope.
What adjustments do you think? I know we briefly talked about the receiving core. Now that Malik is out, okay, what adjustments can we make? And what changes do you want to see play calling? Now, this question is going to be for everybody. So, Drew, you're the first one. You got 30 seconds. Go.
Okay, so first off, got to cut Jalen Hyde. He's a waste of a goddamn roster spot. Get Lord Jordan Humphreys up there because you need a big, tall receiver. I would like to get another receiver in here. Come to mind off the top of my head, Gabe Davis, Isaiah Hodgins, both on practice squads. I don't think Gabe Davis wants to come here, though, or he would have already come here when he had the chance to earlier in the season. So probably Isaiah Hodgins is probably the better result there to go with. And then with that, as far as the offense overall, it's going to be more like you saw him back in 2022.
Perfect. Smooth. What you got? Dash, what's up,
I hate
man?
to say this, but I agree with you on we need to let Hyatt go.
Yeah! Stop being negative. Stop being negative.
Damn it. I didn't want to start that off. I was hoping we were going to go in a different direction. I just think we can get somebody off the street, but I would like to see what I would like to see Bo. I like to see what I would like to see Humphrey come up. I would like to see the third receiver get rotated and see what we got. And I do. I think we're going to go more to our 22 offense, like we've seen with Daniel Jones and Dable first year, with a lot of running and minimal passing until they feel confident to give him the green light. But as far as the wide receiver goes, I want to see what our young guys got.
Casey, what you got?
So, I think I touched on it earlier, but I'll say it again. I think we need to utilize those tight ends more. I think that we don't need to rush out and get anybody in terms of trying to replace Neighbors, because you're not going to replace Malik Neighbors with somebody who's sitting on a practice squad or doesn't have a job at all. But I do think that there is enough talent on the roster already that we can be okay as long as, one, the line plays better, and two, the play calling does get better. Jackson Dart has to learn to take more snaps under center, because that's the only way play action is going to work. We're going to get play action because of Scatterville. Because teams are going to have to.
And
teams are going to have to start.
He's going to have to average more than under 3 yards a carry.
Well, that's where the line comes in, because just like Kevin Durant, remember what his average looked like with the Giants, and then what his average looked like with Philly.
Actually, funnily enough, he only averaged 2 yards per carry against Tampa on Sunday.
Okay, this year is a little weird. I don't know what they're doing, but last year,
Madden cover.
yeah, right.
Madden
But-
curse.
Just saying.
But last year, with a good offensive line, homie wasn't getting touched until 5-6 yards down the field.
Right.
We're not even asking for that. We're just like, hey, can you give him 3 yards to work with? Give him maybe 4.
Seriously.
So
hey, Danny, what do you got? Sorry, man, I had to cut you off.
But I also think the tight ends will help with the running game. So we'll see.
Danny, what do you got?
Yeah, I agree with Casey.
30 seconds,
We
30
should,
seconds.
we can utilize the tight ends more. Bring up some young wide receivers, like a Juice Wells or Humphreys, somebody like that. Yeah, let's see what we got with the younger bucks. Pretty much it.
All right, Sully, what do you got, man?
All right. First off, I want to say hey to everybody. You know what I'm saying?
What up, brother?
Two, I'm gonna say this. I agree with pretty much everybody. What I will say about the offensive line, and I've said it before, man. I think we should move Illuminor to guard, put Bo in at right tackle. As far as on the left side, of course, we already got our rock, our linchpin, and AT. Now, what we do with that left guard and center in JMS, the jury's still out on that. As far as wide receivers, I would like to, like others have said, bring up LaJordan Humphrey, because if I'm not mistaken, that was Dart's college teammate. So they already have that chemistry and rapport going.
No, Sully. No.
That was Juice Wells.
Oh, Juice Wells. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, like I said, if I'm not mistaken, I stand corrected. I agree with either bringing back Hodgins or, and this might be a controversial take, or it will be a controversial take, re-sign OBJ.
Oh, don't say it.
I'm sure. Hold on, hear me out. I'm sure he will take the league minimum.
Don't get smooth started.
Right? Hold on. I'm sure he'll take the league minimum. And then on top of that, he can help some of those other other rookie receivers develop. You know what I'm saying? Maybe even help Hyatt out if we don't cut him. And if not, worst case scenario, he's paid the league minimum and he gets to retire a Giant, which is what he wants to do anyway.
All right, Jalen, what do you got?
Okay.
You got 30 seconds.
I got it.
Yeah.
I do agree with Drew that we need to cut Hyatt because at this point he's just taking up the roster spot. But also I wanted to say that Isaiah Hodgins is not. I don't think he's on anybody's practice squad. I think he signed with the Steelers.
He's on their practice squad. He got called up for this game in Dublin.
Okay. But honestly, we do need to do something about the offensive line because, well, it's been a problem for a long time now that no one seems to want to address. But as far as wide receiver, I do agree with my dad. We do have enough talent to the point where, we're not going to replace Neighbors' production, obviously, but we have enough to keep us serviceable.
That's what I'm talking about.
Hey, real quick, I'm looking at the practice squad. Juice Wells isn't on it.
Yeah, what? No. Ariel, go ahead. You got 30 seconds, Ariel. What do you got?
Okay, promote from within, lean more on Robinson, Slayton, Collins. I cannot pronounce his last name, but his first name is Gunner. It's like the whiskey or something like that.
Shesky.
Yep, lean on him.
Gunner.
Use more to tight end sets or adjust the formations to be less wide receiver dependent, more check downs, shorter routes, more runs, and give Dart opportunities for less pressure. Was that 30 seconds?
That's 30 seconds.
Well put. Well, nicely done.
And OBJ really.
Right.
No. Yes, really. OBJ. Like, I still believe he can help us out.
He fought with the practice net.
He can teach the kids how to fight with the kicking.
Hey, he's matured now. You know what I'm saying? Now
hey, Sneaky.
Now he wants to get engaged to the jugs machine.
What's up, Casey?
There was one other thing.
Is there like a celebrity they call Jugs Machine, or is that like an actual Jugs Machine on the side of the thing? I'm like old. I don't know.
Oh,
what's up, Casey?
to Drew's point earlier, bring up Turbo Miller so we can actually have some runs to the outside.
Yeah, he deserves a rush.
Yeah, I agree with that one too.
First place.
Definitely.
Now, how long is Tracy out?
They said a
2 to
couple
4
weeks.
weeks, I think they said.
Like 4 weeks, yeah.
Yeah,
Are they going to put him back at RB1?
I hope
It'll
not.
be a split back,
They'll
probably.
probably work him
hope
back in
not.
there after
I
that
hope not.
injury. You're not
I
going to
think they're going to share. They're going to share carries, but Scatterville is going to be RB1.
He's going to be RB1. Okay, good. Thank God.
Now, I
All
gotta ask this question too, and we'll just kind of answer as we go. And actually, I'm gonna start with Ariel with this. So, where were you when we won? When the time was at 0, where were you, and what was your honest reaction?
Okay, so I'm gonna take it back a little bit before the time hit 0, because we were so close to winning other games. Well, not the one before that, but the Dallas game, right? When I go back to the Dallas game, we were so close.
25 seconds.
So I knew not to get my hopes up. I even told my husband, I said, I can't do this. They're making me drink. I'm in a toxic relationship with them. If I get excited, I think we're going to win. And then at the last minute, we're going to throw a pick. I'm like, I couldn't even look, right? So he's counting it down. He's like, all right, it's over. You won. I went, oh, I didn't believe him. I said, you're lying. You're an Eagles fan. You lie all the time. And he's like, no, you won. And I said, holy hockey mushrooms, we won, like for real. And he's like, yeah. So and I didn't say what I really said because I don't want to get you kicked off or anything, but so anyway, so yeah, I ran through the house. My kids, they were like, oh shoot, they lost again. I said, no, we won. I'm throwing stuff, I'm screaming, I'm yelling, and they're like, well, it is a rarity, so go ahead, mom, have fun. I was like,
let them have your moment.
Wow, it's your own kids too.
He's right.
That's cold-blooded.
And where were you?
I was sitting on the couch getting ready to go out because I thought we were going to lose about 5 minutes prior. I'm sitting there screaming, okay, Shane Bowen, let's put that soft defense back in. But
chill.
But I'm honestly, I'm sitting there. I'm like, all right, cool, good win. And I'm not gonna lie, Mr. Positivity over here. My first thought was, okay, let's see if we can make this consistent. Like I said, by any means necessary. I don't care if you win by a point. I don't care if you win by 100 points. A win is a win is a win. And you know what, Cowboys fans? We ain't got no tie.
Right. Drew, where were you?
I was doing my show while drinking profusely and utilizing my mini fridge to its fullest.
Nice.
I literally have a mini fridge in here.
Oh,
I actually do too. It's right here.
I'm on the bar.
It's on my desktop here. I got too much stuff in this room, but yeah, mini fridge definitely came in handy. And I actually
never too much, Drew. Never too much.
I actually found. And listen, I'm a baller on a budget, so it is what it is. Like Aldi, they have a 12-pack called Simpler Times for $10.
Simpler Times. I like it.
That's awesome.
You know what? Don't get me wrong. It ain't gonna win.
That's not a beer for Drew. I don't know what it is. Simpler Times.
Simpler Times.
Right.
Like we used to win games in the regular, not complain when people get upset because of one win. Also, we turned it around.
Now, Smooth, where were you?
In the man cave. Soon as Burns made the sack, I immediately did my video to send over to Keefe and Lowski after last week. Lowski coming on and had a lot to say, so I immediately put that out to him.
I tried to put Keith on. I don't know if he's having issues or what. I tried to put him on.
He was there for a second.
He was there before.
He was there, but I didn't hear anything. Casey, you were at the game, right?
No, I was at work.
Oh, wait, I'm sorry. You were at the KC game. I'm sorry.
No, he wasn't.
Tried. Didn't work out too well. It's okay. Yeah. No, I was at work. My first thought, Danny, fire Aaron Boone, absolutely.
Absolutely.
No, he seriously needs to go.
He's got
facts. Ain't no way we should watch that game.
All right, listen, I watched that. Let's get over that and talk about the Giants. That's more positive.
Yeah.
All right.
Facts.
Sorry.
Is that the not taking the points while in the red zone and trying to go for it on fourth down didn't bite us in the ass this time, like it did with the Cowboys. That was my first thought.
The hands.
Sit here trying to catch the ball.
Wandale.
Is that Wandale?
Yeah, the Wandale impressions.
It's like
terrible.
It's like the old commercial where like it's like the receipts at the table and who's gonna pay for the dinner.
You know what I thought was crazy for that play? Wandale was there, right? But so was Theo Johnson.
Theo, I thought he was gonna throw it to Theo.
He was pushing,
Throw it up to somebody.
Right.
Throw it up to the guy that's 6'6".
Throw it to 84. That's it.
In all
That's what you
fairness,
gotta do.
Johnson's dropped a lot of balls this year too. Let's not act like he's like Mr. Golden Hands.
I'm not. Oh,
Yeah,
I'm
that's
not.
pissing me
I'm
off.
not
That
saying
ball
that.
was
I'm just
way
saying.
But if
like,
you're in the red zone in the
Sorry,
touchdown, you have
smooth.
to throw it
Sorry,
up.
smooth.
Yeah.
Bro had to turn his camera off.
I'm just saying. In my
Yeah.
mind, I'm throwing it. If I'm throwing it up for somebody, Wandale Robinson is not the person I'm throwing it up for.
No.
You watch that play though. It looked like Theo actually slipped a little in his route, and I'm wondering if it was actually meant for Theo Johnson, and it just kind of ended up at Wandale instead. It's hard, without knowing the play, it's impossible to know, but it's definitely a possibility. Because I'm telling you right now, the last guy I'm throwing a jump ball red zone
Wandale.
Thank you.
Don't get me wrong. I've stuck up for Wandale Robinson on so many times it's not even funny. I still think he's an underrated player. But what I'm saying is that's the last guy I'm throwing to.
Not in that situation. Not in that situation.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying in terms of that. Like,
I just don't understand how you go from Wandale having the game he had against Dallas to having to do with Kansas City, and then he was like almost non-existent this game. That blew my mind. I don't understand that.
The past offense, let's be honest, was almost non-existent.
That's true too. You got a point.
I'm not even trying to be a dick right. I'm just being honest. Like that's
no, you got a point.
I mean, they do got a good passing defense, though. It's not like we came out and played against a bunch of their pass defense is top 5.
Oh, yeah.
That's why we did what I said before the game. Take advantage. They have a bad run defense, and for once, Dable actually had the right game plan.
Yeah,
but for me, again, it goes back to taking the points when you have.
I gotta hear Danny.
Hey, just real quick again, I'm looking at the offensive depth chart, and Jalen Hyatt's wide receiver number 2.
Yes.
Why? Where were you?
I was in the comfort of my living room.
Just for the record.
I was in the comfort of my own living room, just drinking. As usual on every Sunday, football Sunday, I take my nice little beverages. No, I wasn't tailgating. No, I stayed home. I thought typical Giants football. I thought they was in the get it down the field and kick a field goal and tie the game up. I thought they was going to do it, but I'm glad they, there was bad clock management on the Chargers' part.
Yes.
And gladly it turned out in our favor. Glad we got the win. After the clock hit 0, I took 2 more shots of tequila. Call it a day.
I gotta say this. I was very impressed with the kicker. Very impressed. He had his composure.
Very impressed.
Yeah.
For a kicker who couldn't even hold the job at Rutgers, he did a great job.
Yeah. And then you look at him, he reminds me of what's his name? Weatherford. Fucking guns and can you get any bigger?
Also, I would like to say thank God that he beat out Young Wei Koo, because we did not need any more kicker struggles.
Atlanta let him go for a reason.
Yeah, no more holes at MetLife.
But shout out to Atlanta for beating the Commanders for us. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for that. Yes.
In the Commanders, see, this is me again. In the Commanders' defense, they played without Jaden Daniels and Terry McLaurin.
Hey, a loss is a loss, okay?
You're right.
According to the Chargers, they didn't play with their O-line either. Drive me a river.
That's true.
So what I've
preseason O-line.
Who is a Giants fan?
What I've learned from all of this is that all of us are in a toxic relationship with the Giants. That's wonderful. Welcome. And we all drink way too much watching. It's not Sunday because it's football. It's just on a Giants game day we drink. We all, I think for the most part, we're assuming that this was going to be another heartbreak game. And then we're like, holy crap, we won.
We pulled it off.
Yeah.
That's the messed up part. We're sitting here saying, holy crap, we won.
Isn't that sad?
Holy shnikes.
That's so
big. So, Sully, where were you when we won?
So, all right. I was at work, but I wasn't just at work. I was listening to the game from my phone, and I was actually marshaling in an airplane.
Oh no shit.
So, yeah. So, so when
So
the clocks hit
wait.
double zero,
Hold on. So that's why those two planes almost collided, right?
no,
Oh
hey,
my
hey,
god!
hey, fortunately
That
for me,
messed up
no,
the
no,
thinking.
that wasn't the case. That wasn't me.
Oh, okay. All
Um,
right.
It would
Because I
have been
know
but
him if we would have
too.
lost.
Yeah, they open up the black box and all they hear is
hey,
No.
and Drew, it was almost just like that, you know. But yeah, now I was at work. I was marshaling in an aircraft, and right when the clocks hit zero, and I heard, final score 21-18 Giants. I just shot both my hands up in the air, and the
just
pilot was looking at me like, okay, what hand signal is that?
Just all you gotta do is say Giants
Yo.
won. And be like, oh, okay.
so you're the guy with the batons, like telling like the planes where to go. That's what you mean by marshaling in the planes.
Right.
Yo,
Okay, I
Taylor,
thought you
what
were the
about
guy
you?
in the plane with a gun, like helping somebody get to the next jail.
Oh
Say,
no, 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 no. I'm
Air
not an
Marshal?
air marshal. I'm not an air marshal. I'm
I
a
watch
ramp
Mason
agent.
Sniper movies. I don't know what you want from me. This is what I know, but I hear marshaling in a plane. Okay.
Wait, Sully, you in Newark too?
No, actually, I'm here in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, but I'm from Newark.
Myrtle
Oh,
Beach is an airport.
is it Danny?
Say
We
again?
lost Danny.
There we go. Okay,
I
there
said
you go.
Myrtle Beach is an airport. It's like one runway, or
Yeah. Myrtle Beach only has one airport. They have now, I think, about 15 gates because they just expanded the airport a little bit.
that's like one part of Newark.
yeah.
Right.
Billy, can you
Oh.
stop?
The
Seriously.
best part of Myrtle Beach is all the Krispy Kremes, though. When you're drunk in the middle of the night and there's a Krispy Kreme on like every single corner, practically, you can always find one with a red light.
Well, see, I'm not a big Krispy Kreme guy. Again, I'm from Newark,
No,
so
Billy,
I'm
you
partial
guys
to
against the
Dunkin'
Rams.
Donuts.
You guys got lucky last week. Be quiet.
Billy over here talking smack.
Oh, I know.
Hey, you know what? Hey, you know what? Shout out to Billy because he got to wear a New York Giants hat and T-shirt the entire show
And the
next
funny
time he
thing
come
is,
on.
and the funny thing is, in the comments, he said he's gonna burn the hat and the shirt. I'm like, no, you're not. No, Billy.
Dog, you gotta spend your own money on
You
that.
go, you
Hey,
go
you
send
You
that.
can donate it here. I'll take it.
No, hey, yeah, I was gonna say either sitting at the sneaky as that's like a memorabilia history
Right
piece.
there.
I think
Right, get it
I think I live closer to him than anybody else in here.
Mario, just so you know, Billy is our residential Philly fan. That
AKA Jackass.
bet me. He
Oh,
bet me.
he's the one that put the first comment in, right? Saying about time or something like that.
Well, he was the one that said we were going to go 0-17.
But
So
he wasn't the only one.
How
My
funny is it?
Philly
We're all
guy
like,
said that too.
He
How
has a
about-
really infectious laugh. I mean,
what? Yeah,
infected.
we didn't go on
Yeah, really.
yeah.
That's how far we've fallen as a fan base. Like we didn't go 0-17. We got this. We won a game.
hey, I'm I want to bet. You know how many I had to buy lunch, I had to buy coffee. Oh, I still got to buy a Commanders fan a hat. Shit, I forgot about that. Sorry, Chris, I got you. Jalen,
No, he's
where were
not,
you at when
Chris.
you won?
You'll see it next year.
Oh,
I am. You'll get it.
I was gonna say I was in the living room and I was like, and as soon as Justin Herbert threw that last pass, I was like, okay. Johnston caught it, and then it was like 3, 2, 1. I said, yes, let's go. We finally won.
I couldn't look. I couldn't watch. I was
like,
expecting
oh
it.
my god.
And it's funny you bring up Phil Johnson too, because I mean he had some drop problems. Now all of a sudden he's catching balls. All of a sudden.
Yeah, bro, I was saying the same thing, especially after he scored
What is
twice against Kansas
Drew,
City.
did you light it?
This
I
is
need that.
Hey,
it's like
Drew.
the Giants win.
Drew, did you light it?
Actually, I did not light it because I couldn't find a lighter.
What?
Oh my God, you're gonna lose.
Well, I've had this for so long, and I've never had the
I
chance.
know.
How long have you had that candy, Drew? Jesus.
Like the label is fading at this point. I still haven't.
It's
Jeez,
okay.
Already
like,
faded.
That is a long time.
He's like,
It's
I
been
got
a
you
year.
a wedding gift 15 years
You'll be
ago, and
able
I
to
haven't
light
lit
it
it
on
yet.
Sunday.
Well, I want to see the vibe next week if we stack another win.
Yo,
I mean,
Wear the shirt, buddy.
Well,
I
wait,
want to
wait,
see
wait.
what
no,
what.
so now
Because then we have a
we're
storm
gonna
week.
win. First off, we're gonna win.
I do want to talk about the Saints, but I'm going to hold off until Thursday.
Leave that till
Mhm.
Thursday.
Yeah, I was
Right,
gonna say, let's
right,
table
right.
Just go bask in this glory today. I mean, I think that's
Let's
what.
swim in it.
that.
I will
Listen, I
say
seen a
this.
grown man cry on TikTok, and the fourth quarter wasn't even over with because he felt so much joy because Jackson Dart put so much energy in the building.
Yeah.
Grown,
He
That's
did.
wild.
Hey,
Yeah.
Sneaky, just to give you a heads up about Thursday, I'll be an hour late because I got to do another show.
big time.
Giants got lucky.
Look at
Shut
you.
up,
Right.
Billy.
Listen, when I'm your age, I want to be like you.
Go, whoa, whoa.
I do.
You big man. When I'm your age, I want to be just like you when I
Trying
grow
to say,
Wait, how old are you?
up. I'm 36.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Based on his jersey, he was
The win, bro.
I'm
based on
really
his,
tired of being the oldest person in here. It sucks.
Jersey.
based on his jersey and his overall "get off my lawn" attitude. I think it's 1872 is when he was
Thank
born.
God.
hey, Ed, I'm just glad it's you and not me.
Now,
Casey, how old are you?
50.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
I just want to throw this
Wait
out
a
there.
second.
The box
I'll be laughing
scores.
my ass off
Yeah.
on the same station.
And,
Shut up, Billy.
So with the box scores, so first downs, we got 20, they got 17. Rushing yards, we were 42 for 151. I'm sorry, 161, and a touchdown. They had 13 for 152 for a touchdown, but I think 70 was because of that one.
Still,
It was
Sack.
54, but yeah.
Well, whatever. Sacks, they got two. We got them twice for 17 yards. They got us 6 times for 30 yards. Net passing yards, Herbert. I mean, this got to be a career. He threw for 203, but their net was 186. Our net, 89.
woo.
yards.
That was relevant. I mean, you could see it in the game.
Now, our total yards,
Thank you.
the Chargers got 338. We got 250. That's total offensive yards. Fumbles. Sorry, it looks like we fumbled twice. I don't remember the one.
Well, the botched snap counts as a fumble. It's just recovered.
Well, no, I know. Yeah, we fumbled twice, but we lost
What
0.
was the second fumble?
Yeah, I don't remember.
When Russ got sacked, didn't he fumble the ball and grab it back?
Oh, yeah.
That was the one.
Oh, okay.
We've been trying to block Russell
Fumble?
Wilson for mine now that we just like completely forgot about that play.
Yeah.
And so yeah, they got 2 turnovers because we got the 2 picks. Now penalties, they had 14 penalties for 107. We had 8. I mean, hey, it's under 10. I mean, that's a positive thing. For 43 yards. Third down conversions, they went 4 for 12.
Ooh.
And we were 7 for 15. Fourth down conversions, we were 0-1, and they didn't even go for it. And we already talked about the time of possession.
Which is key. Which is key.
Please stop.
Yeah, I think this is I mean, this is overall. I believe this is a team win. I think that
For sure.
Mhm.
I think our defense kind of stepped up. Yeah, I think our defense kept us in the game, if you will. But I will say this though, and I was a little hypocritical because when Banks gave up when that running back scored that touchdown, Banks was on his. He was there the whole time. No, I'm sorry, it was a touchdown. It was the touchdown pass.
Quentin Johnson.
Banks got
right.
That's
oh my God. Why?
However, I will say this: Banks did have a big tip. I think it was like in the fourth quarter that stopped the drive. It was a fourth down. No, it was a third down drive that brought the punt
Listen,
team.
Tay Banks is the what's his name? I already forgot him.
Jalen Hyatt.
Thank you of the defense. Thank you. See, he knew where I was going.
I knew where you were going.
He absolutely
We
is.
already know that. No one cares.
But he's at least had interceptions, whereas Jalen Hyatt's never had a single touchdown.
True.
Damn.
Banks had interceptions.
Oh, he had one in the preseason. Does that count?
I'm saying before.
No, he's talking about in the regular season, his rookie
I
year.
guess.
Yeah.
And I also think
yeah,
Banks is
sucks.
partially us still because we put him in a position he wasn't ready for last year. He wasn't ready to be CB1.
You know what kills me about Jalen Hyatt? Every play he's been in, you're kind of looking for. Now, I understand one of his biggest issues is his route running. Why aren't we using what we drafted him for? I haven't seen that burst of speed since never.
Because when you get pushed around within the first 5 yards, you
I
can't
was
get
just
it.
about to say that.
That's true.
When
Well,
they
is
jamming
it-
him at the line, he just can't take off. And if he can't just take off, his speed doesn't matter in the NFL. It's everybody
Yeah, but
fast.
that's what I'm saying too. So let's put it this way. So he gets knocked off at the line, right? If he runs and he has that speed that everybody talks about, then he's just as fast as the rest of the receivers running.
I mean,
And they're getting open. Not often, but they're getting open.
Or is like the defense they're keying on him.
I
Because
don't think
but I mean,
think
I don't think they have to. He's got Butterfingers.
defense
But I mean,
is saying we must team for Hyatt.
well, I'm saying let's just be fair. Like every time I see them throwing the ball to Hyatt, it's not like he's on single coverage. I mean, there's two guys on him.
I mean, most of the time I see me in single coverage and he can't beat that.
Yeah. I mean, if you think about it, that's the one reason. If he was getting double coverage, that's the one reason you get him on the field, because then that's leaving somebody else open.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hold on. Davion said he also gained more weight for what?
I mean, it's the NFL. You got to put on some muscles after your rookie year, and he's not a fully grown man coming out of college. So I mean, that's normal.
Well, I want to tell you guys thank you for letting me on. It was so much fun, and I
Come back.
appreciate it.
Oh, okay.
Welcome to the family.
Welcome.
I do have to get going though, but I
Okay.
appreciate it. This was so
Well,
much fun.
It's
You gotta
funny you
say
said
it.
that because we are actually going to be closing down the show because we only do about a 2-hour show, unless Drew comes 5 minutes before the end of the 2 hours, and then I add like 10 minutes. But like I said,
You never know where I'm going to put them. It's like Groundhog Day.
Ariel, I'll tell you what. So, and as you're aware, I give everybody their final thoughts. Go ahead and give me your final thoughts, and let me hear the outro. What you got?
Well, final thoughts. Let's see. So again, definitely a confidence building game for the Giants. Dart's awesome. Dart and Scatterboo, they are the Giants' future. We're gonna kick the Saints behind on Sunday. It's gonna be wonderful as long as we don't sleep on them. And yeah, that's it. Let's go Giants.
Hold on. Slade that fell off. Also, I gotta say before I let you go, I gotta tell everybody about and I won't keep it much longer. She made my day Monday. That's all I'm gonna say. She made my day Monday. Thank you, Ariel. Hope to see you Thursday or anytime. You're more than welcome. Have a good one. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Please keep coming on so we don't put Billy in here.
Billy is begging. Billy is begging for real.
That's why we don't
He's
put him
ready to
in.
get in here, Sneaky.
Spare change. That's basically Billy right now.
We're going 4-0. We're going to win another Super Bowl.
Yo, so Ariel's the first lady of the podcast, man.
Yo, what's up?
Well, no, we can't forget about McNugget. We can't forget
Oh,
about
no, McNugget. You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's true.
Shout out.
Billy's starting to sound like a Cowboys fan.
What's our year again?
Billy? What's going on?
Hold on.
What's going on, Billy?
So why don't you
Hi,
say what you
buddy.
had to say? You had a lot to say in the comments. Go ahead.
Yeah, you guys got lucky. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, okay. We're not you guys against the Rams, okay?
You know,
How good's Saquon going this year? Pretty good, huh?
Billy, you know, I
I
appreciate.
ain't heard thank you for Saquon at all this year.
Yeah, I know.
I appreciate.
I'll wear the hat, but can I burn it?
No, you're gonna wear it. You're gonna wear it.
You're gonna send that hat to me.
No, that's unless you want us to burn some evil.
That's right.
No, if he puts that hat on his head, it's going to catch fire.
Wait, the hat or his head?
Both.
Anytime, Ariel. More than
There you go.
What kind of hat does it have to be?
The one Sneaky's wearing.
The one that he's wearing right now.
Yeah, no,
it's got to be a hat. I would say it's got to be a hat that says Giants on it.
Yes.
Yeah, and you got to wear it to an Eagles game.
Oh my
Are
God!
you trying to get him killed?
I was just about to say that.
Yo, his
All you
obituary is about
all
to
you
be
need
up
is
soon.
this flag right here. Wave this flag in the process.
Oh yeah.
Gotta wear it for the whole show, right?
Hey, Sneaky,
That's
tell
right.
him. Tell him,
Yeah.
how do I go to Philly? Just like this, baby.
Lord.
So I'll wear the hat
Whenever I
for the
go,
show
whenever
to
I
get it
go to
over with.
Lincoln Financial, I'm wearing my gear. They can say whatever they want. I'm just as big and just as bad as all them drunk assholes.
I'll
I'll
tell
wear
you
the hat to get it over with.
Telling you.
Tell you what, Tuesday. Yeah, I'll have you come on with the hat on.
Tuesday, not Thursday, Tuesday.
No, not Thursday, Tuesday. I'll get you.
All right, done deal. Now, I'll probably buy the hat tomorrow, Thursday, and then I'll wear it.
And then Wednesday, it's in the mail sent to me.
Yo, Sneaky, send me your address, and I'll send it to you. Yeah, but I'll
Send it to me. I'll pay for the shipping.
Listen, you know what? I have listen, and I'm gonna be real. I know I'm an Eagles fan, but what I saw from Dart, he looks good, man. I tell you, you should have started him from the get go. He looks good. I do listen. I try not to be a hater of Giants fans. You guys are great Giants fans. I think you have a little bit of faith this year. I'm not trying to be a bad person, but I have faith in the Giants a little bit. They are going to improve. Neighbors hurt you, but you know what? Next guy steps up.
I hate to agree with him, but he's right.
That's true.
Next guy steps
Yeah,
up. You know.
Let me hear one time, man.
And I love you guys.
Oh,
I won the bet. I won the bet, guys. Let's go, Giants. Ow!
Later, dude.
Yeah.
Wait. He's got. Hey, hold on.
All right.
Hold on. He just admitted that he's a Giants fan. He said, "I won the bet," but he's still going to wear the hat.
That's funny.
Deep down,
But he didn't win the bet,
Deep down,
though.
he loves
Yeah.
us.
No, I know that, but I'm saying if he's telling people he won the bet and then he's got to wear the hat, wouldn't that make him a fan?
Facts.
I just want to take pictures.
So guys,
It's like a black.
I don't know if you guys joined the beginning of the show because we're gonna close it off now. This week we got hit with some news about John Mara and his his next journey is going through treatment with cancer, and I know he did say he wants us to respect his privacy, and we will do that, of course. Do any of you want to say any words to him before we hang it up?
I mean, good luck. Hopefully,
say,
hopefully he beats this.
Yeah.
we have all kinds of medication at this point and all kinds of programs, and he's definitely got the money to do it. But thoughts and prayers up for him.
T's and P's.
Yeah,
I just want to say I pray for him, pray for his family. Obviously, him having cancer is it's bigger than football. There's some fans out there that are talking about, he owns the Giants. I just, I as a human being, man, good luck to it. I hope, I hope for him. I hope for the best for his family. Cancer sucks. Fuck cancer.
Yeah.
Sorry to swear.
My mom and my dad both had cancer. And they both,
definitely.
And they both beat it, so it's definitely doable.
Yep.
Shout out to grandma.
Yeah, we may not like the guy's decision making, but this is bigger than that. This is his life at hand. This is much more important, and I wish him all the best, and hopefully he beats this for sure.
Oh yeah,
Definitely.
So, what do you got?
I just want to say, man, hey, I just wish him the best of luck as he goes through this process. Just do what your doctors tell you to do, man. You can beat it. Come back stronger. And witness the empire rise again, and when we win our next Super Bowl.
There you go. Positivity for Smooth.
Right.
Never gonna live that one down, but it's all right. It's all right.
You are not. Like that time Sneaky put me in the backstage for over an hour.
Oh,
Yeah.
He's not gonna live with that.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
That's fine. Next time I'll leave it too. But go ahead, Drew. What do you got?
I'm the guy who likes to be negative, so let's hope for a negative result on one of his cancer screenings here coming up pretty soon. Here, listen, I mean, I've seen Giants fans going off and saying all kinds of crazy stuff about Mara since that happened. Like, listen, you got to take the personal out of this whole thing at this point.
Exactly.
Okay, and you can't hope that on anybody. I hope he actually. One of the things he said is he's very happy at the support system he has. And listen, I don't know his personal life, his family life. Hopefully, he legitimately does have the support systems. That's huge. I always say, because one of the things you got to like about John Mara is he point blank puts an address out there saying point blank, you have an issue with the team. Here's my address. Go ahead and shoot me a letter. So I've been encouraging Giants fans point blank, write a letter of support to him. Because that's the kind of stuff that matters. Mental state matters so much in these kind of things. It's not even funny. And, as much as we like to bash him for the whole medium coke and things of that nature there, when it boils down to it, you know what Mara's biggest flaw is as a person?
What?
He's too loyal to people. And if that's your biggest flaw, you're probably not a jerk like a lot of people think he is.
Nah.
Yeah, that's true.
I never thought he was a jerk.
There's a lot of people that do, sadly enough. And it's because the losing of a team, they put that on him as if he doesn't care. He's just this rich guy collecting money. He cares.
Yeah. No, he definitely
Well, he's not Jerry Jones.
No.
He definitely cares.
I think one of
Nobody Jerry Jones.
Not even Jerry Jones is Jerry Jones. He didn't know Michael Parsons' first name. Michael Parsons.
It is a
yeah.
I heard him say one thing, Mika Parsons.
Mika.
When you have when you have a team and you try and do right things. But one thing I'll say about John Mara and Steve Tisch, as of right now, they're the only NFL team to give their fan base rings. So that's all I'm going to say about that.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I'm going to say about that.
Well, that was also to make up for the medium coke, though.
Hey, it don't matter to me. Matter of fact, give another medium Pepsi out so I can see what the next thing is.
And it took you 100 years to get it, so.
But it happened after the medium Pepsi. So, yeah, give out another medium Pepsi, John. And then I want to see the next gift you give out. But on that note, Daquan, go ahead. Let me hear it one time, man.
Like last final thoughts or just?
Well, yeah, we're just going to end it. Just let me hear it one time.
Let's go Giants. Ow!
Appreciate you. Sully, let me hear it, man.
Hey, I'm glad we got this win. Victory is so sweet. Let's go Giants. Ow!
Appreciate you. Jalen, what you got?
Well, just hoping that I'm just hoping that John Mara can beat this. It's like everybody else said, this is bigger than football. Like I've always respected him as a person and as an owner. And that's pretty much it. Like I'll just table any Saints talk that I have for Thursday.
That'll work.
All right.
There we go. Okay.
Hey, panel, love y'all. Love you, Sneaky. And let's go Giants. Ow!
Appreciate you.
Better love me.
Right? Like I know where you live.
Gave you life.
Oh, did I say Sully already? But took Danny out?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm still here, but it's all good.
Okay, sorry about that, Sully. All right, Danny, what do you got? Nope. Yeah, Danny, what do you got?
Just hoping let's get this momentum, keep going this momentum, and just hope for a Saints W, and then go there beat the Eagles for sure. So and we, like I said, we'll wish John Mara all the best and hope he beats all this for sure. And then yeah, let's go Giants. Oh, good night, fellas. Love y'all.
Night, Dan.
All right, brother.
Casey, let me hear what you got, man.
Hey, just like we talked about before the season started, we want to see improvement. We got a new quarterback out there. We still want to see improvement. The offensive line, we still want to see improvement. So Sunday was a good start. Let's see some improvement. And let's go Giants. Ow!
Oh man. Smooth, what you got, man?
Winning cures all. That's it. Winning cures all. We had a great Sunday. Hopefully we keep stacking wins. There's a lot to improve on. But I'm going to enjoy this W until midnight, and then I'm turning the page. I appreciate the time, fellas. Let's go Giants. Out.
Be good, bro.
Appreciate you too, Smooth. Drew, what you got, man?
Nice and simple. We got to win. We got a second one coming on Sunday as well. I'm just calling the point blank right now. I don't give a damn. It's the Saints. We're going to win. So at least it's for once a good time to be a Giants fan. It's been a while since I've been able to say that. We'll see past these two games, but at least for right now, all good stuff there. So
let's go Giants.
Ow! Appreciate you. And what you got, man?
All right. Message to John Mara, get well. If you want to, keep your mind off of the treatments and stuff, you can call somebody and like put some grass on the field. But yeah, right. But yeah, the only thing I really have to say is I'm happy with the win. We have a lot to improve on, a lot to build on. And one more point that's not Giants related specifically, it's NFL related. For those people that are taking a dump on Bad Bunny at the halftime, give him a chance. He's got some festive music. It's listen, I've been with my wife for over 31 years, and she speaks Spanish, and I picked up some of it. By now, I should know a lot more, and I don't. But just give the music a chance, man. It's good music. It's dance music. You have fun with it, and Puerto Rico is technically, but not really, a state. There are people too. So shout out to all the Boricuas out there. And let's go Giants. Ow. Love you, brother.
I love you too, man. Be good. Be good. Oh, man. This is a great show. This is a damn good show. Another banger in the books. I want to thank everybody that joined, that jumped on. Ariel, thank you so much for your time coming on the show again. I hope this is the first of many. Tell your husband I said thank you for allowing him to, for us to borrow you for wait, no Diddy. Wait, that sounded wrong. Tell your husband thank you for allowing you to come on the show. We didn't borrow you, and I'm moving on. That's my train of thought right there. Great show tonight. Look, yes, we brought some points about, especially Drew did, about, our win. And yes, we need to enjoy the win, but there are some holes that need to be filled. There are some current concerns that needs to be addressed. And, we do have to take a second and look in the mirror and say, okay, we got this win, but these are still issues that are concerning. One, the red zone. We got to get points. We got to get touchdowns. We got to crack the code on how to do that. And I mean, we have Dable and we have Kivka, and they're going to have to crack the code. And I think they'll do it. And for anybody that is putting any negative energy to what not only John Mara, but the Mara family, Tish, and also the Giants organization, any negative juju towards what he is going through, I feel sorry for you. And I'm not just saying that because he is the president or CEO of my favorite team. There's a human element to this. And if you haven't personally witnessed someone that's going through what he's going through right now that have successfully beat it in any definition. If you don't know what that's like, and you're, you know what? I gotta stop because I don't want to say something that I may regret. But I'm gonna pray for you. Because not only, cancer, but there's a lot of stuff out there, heart disease, diabetes, I don't even know. There's a lot of sicknesses out there. And I'm definitely going to be praying for healing for anyone that's suffering. Screw cancer. But Mr. Mary, in our thoughts and our prayers. And this show's for you. Let's go, Giants. Ow!
Is this thing on?
It's your boy Stefan, a.k.a. Sneaky.
Yeah. Lyrical assassin.
Let's go, Giants.